We are live both on audio and video.
Let's get freaky.
Let's get freaky. You don't have to keep touching with your lips, bro. This distance is good. That's my friend Hunter. He's in the military. He kills people for a living, pretty much.
Not true.
Not yet.
Not true.
Not yet.
Not at all, actually. But thank you. I'm flattered.
Yeah. Didn't you go to Indonesia for like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks. Almost a month.
You said the water and food there sucked.
Yeah, it didn't look like that. Super hot. Not very
Didn't look
fun.
like what? Oh, the water?
Like that if it
Oh.
was brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
But brown. Yeah, kind of hard to describe the water without saying a bad word, but the people there were super strange.
Really?
Yes.
Did anybody
Dirty.
speak any English?
No.
No?
No English.
I know
Weird
you.
food. Dirty people.
Dirty people's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the middle.
Not
Is
like
it
that.
Middle East though?
No. It's in like Southern Asia. Like right below the
Oh,
equator.
okay. Well, that's yeah. Dude, I'm so tired today. So we just got done playing a little blackjack.
Yeah.
We might go to the casino later. Have you? You only went to Coeur d'Alene, huh? You've not
Yep.
got a quest with us.
No.
Or Black Pearl.
Just Coeur d'Alene, yep.
We've not done Black Pearl together yet, dude. That's literally down the road. We don't have to go all the way to Northern Quest.
No, tonight I'd be down. Yeah.
No, I'm actually down tonight. I got cash from selling stuff. I sold stuff on Marketplace.
I got a lot
did
of
not do
lot
anything.
of Christmas money, so.
Oh yeah, Christmas money. Mine was in checks, so it doesn't quite work.
Fancy.
I sold a lot of stuff, not drugs or my body, but goods and services. Not services, just goods. Legal, regular goods. I sold. I sold on Marketplace, and I have some cash, so I'd be fine.
Yeah,
I'd probably go.
selling.
I'd be selling.
You'd be slinging.
I'd be slinging it. Nah. My coworkers the other day just asked me if I smoked, and I was like, nah.
Your coworker slings it.
He slings. I don't know, but he wants me to like. He stopped me. He's like, "You've been working here long enough. You light up?" I was like crack? Like what? He's like, no, you're like crack. Weed. I was like, oh no, I don't smoke weed. Well, because typically, light up kind of sounds like, I don't know, light up kind of sounds like a little more intense than weed. Typically, if you ask someone if they smoke weed, you can say something like, "Hey, bro, you smoke?" Or like, "Hey, bro."
I feel like if you're the type of gentleman, the ambitious type, to use crack, I don't think that you would be too concerned about how it sounds. I think
exactly.
I think you'd be very
That's
upfront.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Typically,
hey,
light up
do you
means.
smoke crack? Do you want to smoke crack with me?
True.
I feel like
I don't know. Maybe light up. Maybe.
Gentleman's
I don't do
ambition.
drugs. I don't do any drug, and he can't because he's in the military. He can't even smoke weed if he wanted to.
Never have. Not a day in my life. No desire to.
Anyways, when he asked if I wanted to light up, I don't know. I instantly thought like, what? But he obviously meant weed. I said no. I don't smoke weed or any of that stuff. But yeah, my coworkers are pretty cool. I haven't told you about my new job, have I? Have we talked about it?
Nope.
Yeah, well,
I've heard about it, but not from you.
Yeah, I talked about it in the last episode with Nick. This is Hunter Ebel, by the way. Best friend. One of my best friends, he's, as I said, in the military, Army, infantry. Hasn't killed anybody yet that he can tell us. But hopefully this podcast will bring out some secrets.
I would talk about it if I did.
Would you be legally allowed to, though?
Yeah.
If it was like special ops. Aren't those dudes not allowed to say till they retire or something?
I'm not special forces, so.
Special
I'm just
ops,
a regular
special forces.
dude. I'm just a regular dude, man.
He's just a chill guy in the military.
Exactly.
But anyways, in Hawaii, he's stationed in Hawaii, in Oahu.
Yeah.
What's the fort called?
It's Schofield Barracks. It's
Schofield
the
Barracks?
only U.S. Army installation that doesn't have a fort in front of it, funny enough.
The only?
Yeah, because it was originally built as
Wow.
just the barracks. I don't really know the whole backstory to it. I'm really not the best source to go through for this.
Huh.
This is just what I've heard. It wasn't originally supposed to be like an actual installation, but I think sometime before World War II, they turned it into an actual base, and they didn't change the name. So
Interesting.
Schofield Barracks, I'm just stuck.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of like military families in Oahu
Oh yeah,
around the airport and stuff.
Very common.
Our Uber driver, dude. Our Uber driver on the way back to the airport, he was a cool guy because usually you know how like they either don't talk or they talk.
Yeah.
Well, I'm friendly, so I wanted to talk, and he was telling me all about
I don't like
Hawaii.
to talk to
You know,
Ubers. I don't like to.
Dude, I remember the Uber we had in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Bro, I'm going to retell it just because it's so funny, dude. We were driving down the road. This guy's flying. It is 1 a.m. because...
I haven't heard this story.
No, you haven't. We were flying down the road. He's going 15 over because it's 1 a.m. and he's just trying to get us there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was some like... probably late 20s, early 30s year old dude, probably high or something. And he was just like driving down the road. He's like, yeah, bro, here's where all the college shorties out. All the girls are over there, bro. If you want to go to the strip club, like right down there.
Wait, how old was he?
He was probably like late 20s.
Oh, okay.
If I had to guess.
I thought you said 30s or 40s.
But yeah, we had
college shorties.
We would never go to a strip club. We had given no hints that we were partiers or like drinkers or like anything. Like we just got in the car and we're like, oh yeah, first time in Florida. And he was like, yeah, bro, all the bad girls down here. Like, bro, these girls, you can take them home any night, bro. Like you can buy girls. You can go to a strip club, bro. We're going to down a gas station. There's a group of girls outside. He goes, oh, there's some right there. Rolls down my window. I'm like, what do you want me to do, dude? He goes, yeah, there's some right there. Rolls my window down for me. I'm like, what?
Scared of the host.
He's like, yeah, say what's up. I'm like, dude, they're with 2 guys. It was like 3 girls and 2 guys at a gas station. I'm like, dude, I'm not talking to them. That was the funniest thing ever. And then he dropped us off. And then he goes, you want to go get pizza? And we're like, nah, I'm good. We don't want to. We're just going to actually chill at the Airbnb, bro, but thanks.
I've never had that from an Uber driver. That would kind of make me feel a little weird. But that's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Florida is like parties, Miami, cops and robbers.
Cops and robbers?
Like, like bad boys.
Oh, just people like running from the police?
Yeah. Like cool, like Miami Vice,
Oh, yeah, like Miami PD. Isn't that a
like
TV show?
6 shooters in Hawaiian shirts. That's
6 shooters in Hawaii. Yeah, when I was in Hawaii, I was trying to look for the locations for, I think Hawaii 5-0 was filmed in Honolulu, right? Have you heard of that TV show, Hawaii 5-0?
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah. And then also, like, the live-action Moana was filmed there, I think.
They're still filming it,
Yeah. One of my friends said they saw The Rock there. And then, I don't know who's playing the chick. I don't know who's playing anybody. Obviously, The Rock's playing, what's-his-face? But then there's also have you been to, what's it, Maui? Is it Maui? Maui. Is that his name? The dude in the, what's the guy's name from Moana? I don't even know. It's not Maui, is it? Is it Maui? Big guy? Yeah, it's Maui. All right, we got thumbs up from our producer. Anyways.
Good job, producer.
Have you been to Jurassic Park yet, up at the top of the island?
I actually have not, no. Oh, okay. I have some friends that have been. They actually said it was kind of underwhelming. But
yeah, same.
I mean, I'm not going to let that stop me from going. I still want to go check it out. Just to say I've been there,
Well, so
that's a lot of what Hawaii is. Just going to the different places just to say that you've been.
Yeah.
It's super
cool.
I
thought it was like, because you remember the first, or I guess that's Park. I think World was filmed there too. But have you seen the Jurassic World?
Yeah.
So do you remember like where it's the giant theme park? Like right there on the ocean? I thought like that would be there.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, but not like with dinosaurs, just like the film scene, like the location.
Buddy, I'm pretty
Turns
sure
out that was CGI and green screen.
Yeah, that was stupid.
But yeah, they just said it's mountains and like it's just what do you call it? Floral and forests. It's just views. There's no, and you have the little what do you call them?
The Jeeps.
The Jeeps, which are like painted for the park.
Yeah,
but
it's all like legit.
They don't have.
They got
like
the big gate, Jurassic Park gate.
That's cool. I should have gone, but I heard it was expensive.
Oh yeah, everything there's
stupid. It was like $50-$100 per person. So.
Yeah, everything there is stupid expensive.
I miss Hawaii so
much. Heavily like tourism is
Dude,
huge.
Low key though,
it's their number 1 income.
When I went there, I thought we would be spending so much money on food. The markets, like downtown, they have pretty affordable food.
Really?
Like they have cafes. Like you can get like a.
Oh, are you just talking about like in like Waikiki, like the stores, or like actual like street vendors?
Yeah, the Waikiki street vendors. Downtown, like the main road. All the little different markets that have like the ABC stores and stuff. So like you can get like a pizza in there for like $12. A personal pizza. You can get like I got like chicken Alfredo for like $7. Yeah, so I just did that like every day and saved money.
That's pretty good.
I went out a couple times, but like a restaurant was a lot more expensive. Like,
and like actual grocery shopping is just ridiculous.
I bet. Foodland.
I can't remember the exact number, but a carton of eggs, just a dozen, was it was an absurd amount of money. I think
here it's like, I mean, for like there's like different grades, but I think like AA, AAA, AA grade is like $3 maybe for a carton.
AA eggs.
Grade A, grade AA.
That's how
that's like a
eggs.
Battery, but battery eggs.
Dude, I didn't know.
Is that what you say?
I didn't know that's how they graded chicken eggs, dude.
Well,
I thought it was just regular eggs.
There's like large, then medium, then brown, then white, and then there's like.
Well, I know there's different types of
grade
eggs.
A. I'm pretty sure there's multiple A's. Maybe there's not. I don't know. They did well. Those chickens did well in school. They got A's. But I think here it's like just under $3 or like $3.30, $3.50 for some eggs. It's a comedy podcast. You can laugh. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I have news to tell you. I don't know if I've told you this. I'm actually going to move to Hawaii for like a month or two. Honolulu.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't think I've told the podcast viewers. I just told my family like a few weeks ago, yeah. I'm going to stay in a hostel and work at the hostel.
What?
Yeah. So at the hostels, you can trade work for housing. So you can literally live there. They will let you live there for free if you work 3 days a week.
And you work for the hostel?
Yeah, 3 days a week. I have 4 days off, 3 days on. All I'd have to pay for is food and my phone bill. No car, no insurance, no rent. Just food and phone.
Bro, I spent a week in Hawaii, met a couple shorties and changed
Dude, I met like 30 people I made best friends with. I'll never, all around, I already talked about the last pod, but like all over Europe and Australia and Canada. And yeah, they're all like, the manager there loved me. And she's like, yeah, you should totally apply. I'll talk to my, like I met the owner too. The owner liked me. So I was like, I already got in. She's like, yeah, just email us the dates you want to come and we should work something out. So
no way.
It's like a 80% chance. You know, I haven't emailed yet,
pretty
but
cool.
I'm going to. But yeah, I just wanted
That'll
to break
be
that news.
that's, you know, living in Hawaii is like a once in a lifetime deal.
I know.
So I think just for the experience alone would be pretty neat.
Only way to be able to do it is if I got that free housing for working there.
Yeah.
If that doesn't go through, there's a 0% chance.
Housing is ridiculous. I mean, I'd say an apartment this size probably be,
Dude, over 1,000.
Oh, I'd say like 1,500 probably a month. It's ridiculous.
I mean, LA, this would be like close to $2,000, so Hawaii might even be more.
I'd say it's pretty comparable to like California.
Yeah.
Maybe not that crazy, but it's still pretty bad. You want to find out how we can go from how fast we can go from nonchalant to freaky?
I'll give it 2 minutes. 5 minutes tops. Oh man, but yeah, I'm excited to hit the casino with you boys after dinner. What time is it right now? It's like 4. It's only 4 o'clock. No wait, is that time right?
Time to hit the ATM.
It's time to hit the ATM, dude. Time to go gamble. I have not been gambling since
last summer.
No,
summer?
I think since I lost that 100 with the slime, dude.
Bro, I had one bad experience and gave it.
Actually, I lost more than 100. I started with 20. I was in there for like 10 minutes, you know, going from like 20 to 30 to 15 to like 40. I usually have self-control. I usually like after 50, if I start with 20 and I go up to like 60, I'll be like, all right, probably should clock out. But then I get greedy and I'm like, I can hit 100. I can get 100. Sometimes I do. Oh, yeah. And then sometimes I don't. Sometimes we go back down to 0. And then Caden goes back to the ATM. And then there's a $3 charge. And then I'm down 120. And then I go, dang, bro. And I walk out of there so depressed. But I've never spent more than $120 at a casino ever in my life.
Dude, I think when we went last time, I only took like $50.
You lose it all?
No.
Oh.
I broke even.
Dude, when we went...
No, actually, no. I think I walked out of there with $70.
Yeah, I walked out of there with like 65 off of 20. Yeah. But that was I
think I lost 10 on slots and I got mad and then went over to the blackjack table and made some money over there, but
yeah.
Stay with slots.
That casino is 6-5 for the blackjacks. Typically it's 2-1, 3-2, 3-2. So the online ones though, like if they don't have card tables, it's not even worth playing, honestly. That's why I like Northern Quest or Black Pearl, because they have card tables, and Black Pearl lets you gamble at 18. It's crazy. I still don't know how they do that.
Live tables?
Yeah. Usually like Northern Quest, it's 21 and up for tables, but I think it's because I don't know, because they have like craps and baccarat and roulette and stuff, and the Black Pearl just only has blackjack, poker, and then like Spanish 21 or whatever, Player's Edge. It's just Spanish 21, but there's no tens. So I've never played it. The workers there say, well, that was 3 minutes to get freaky. The workers there are like, oh yeah, it's actually better, which just makes me think they're trying to scam me into playing it because it's worse.
Maybe we're talking about Spanish 21.
Yeah. Have you heard of it? It's just blackjack, but Spanish version.
They said they're trying to scam you. Spanish 21.
Well, it's not the Spanish that scam you, dude. It's the other people.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Oh.
I was just saying you just lose a lot of money when you go to Mexico, typically.
Yeah. Don't go skydiving in Mexico either, dude. Don't do anything like that in Mexico. Nick did. Nick went... Dude, he went to Guatemala and El Salvador. We went like after they locked up all the people. So the streets were like super safe. And he didn't skydive, but he went like cliff jumping, climbed a volcano, and everything they were so cheap. He said he went kayaking. He rented a kayak for $3 an hour.
Jeez, dude.
Dude, in America, that'd be
That's
like
pretty
20
awesome.
plus an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'd be ridiculous.
Unreal. America is so expensive, dude.
Yeah. Well, you pretty much ruin tourism. It's just too.
It's so expensive.
to
Like
do
all the
anything.
people I met from like Europe and stuff were like, dude, it is so expensive. Someone's car alarm's going off. Anyways, it's so expensive here in America, especially Hawaii. But that's just how it is. I think that's a sign of a good economy, right? Or just inflation? I don't know. One of the two. Maybe a little bit of both.
All of it.
Because like when something's $2 in another country, is that a sign of a bad economy or is that a sign of it's just cheaper over there? But those people are also making 50 cents an hour to.
Well,
pick
all right,
fruits.
back to the Indonesia thing. Their currency it's a, gosh, what was that? A rupiah? It's a rupiah, yeah. And like
rupees?
No, rupiah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That might even be like a video game currency, but I think that's what it is.
V-Bucks? They got V-Bucks in Indonesia?
No, so each, like I think like 10,000 V-Bucks was like was like $5.
Dang,
it's
dude, that economy
ridiculous.
Sucks.
Yeah, and like when
Can't
we
even
got
buy a
there, they
skin
had
with
like a
that,
little
dude.
like a trailer that you would go to, give them your,
American currency.
Yeah, you give them your American currency, and then give you like 200 like grand, and that'd be like equivalent to like I don't know. Like,
but that's not gonna get you much.
no, it'd be like the equivalent to like I can't remember the exact difference. It's like $15 or something like that. Maybe
Okay, yeah.
20.
That's what it was when Slime went to Lebanon and people had like billions of dollars cash, but it meant nothing.
billions
Billions of dollars.
billions.
Anyways, I have not been outside the U.S. yet, technically. Hawaii felt like it was outside the U.S.
It does at times, yeah. Sometimes it feels like a third world country, dude. Like driving up towards the North Shore.
I know, you're telling me North Shore does seem like a very different vibe.
Yeah, it's very like, I mean, the neighborhoods before you get there, kind of iffy. Once you get there, it's not bad because you got like the oceanfront properties. Super expensive.
It's weird though because Honolulu is like a bunch of skyscrapers.
Yeah.
And then the other side of the island's like pretty chill.
Yeah, I saw somewhere that Honolulu is actually like one of the largest
Per
cities,
capita?
and it had like the most amount of skyscrapers.
For how small it, like in the area.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense because Honolulu itself is not very big, dude.
No,
It's
but the
not.
amount of skyscrapers that are down there is crazy.
Once you enter the downtown area, it's just like hotels and all the skyscrapers just in a tiny area on the water.
Thousands.
But Waikiki is actually nice. That beach is nice.
Yeah, a lot of homeless people though. Did you see any? There's a lot of crackheads down there from what I've seen.
Yeah, there was. We didn't really get bothered by any. I didn't get asked for spare change once, dude.
Nah, they're pretty chill. They usually just be, walking around being
Just
weird.
high.
Some dude got his head cut off when I first got there like 3 years ago.
Did you see it?
With a katana. No, I didn't see it. It was on the news.
It was on the news. That's crazy.
Some crackhead cut.
Was that in Honolulu or is that like...
That was on the Waikiki Strip.
Goodness gracious.
Cut his head schmoove off with a katana.
Was he like a Japanese self-inflicted...
Oh, I don't know.
Honorable way suicide?
I did not know the guy.
Was that an honorable death? You didn't know him? Didn't talk to him beforehand?
No. I wish I did though. He sounds pretty cool.
So was he killed? Or was he suicide? Oh.
No, he attacked somebody with it.
Oh, okay.
Pretty crazy. Yeah.
So that'd be kind of chopping your head off would be a tough suicide, I think. I think that'd be a tough one to achieve.
No, he got somebody else, dude.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't run it. Oh, we did actually. I don't know if I talked about this on the pod, but I almost got in a fight with one guy because we were walking down. It was North Shore, like right on North Shore. And we were walking down. It was me and two of our friends we met, and then Nick. And we were just trying to find a bathroom, and we were going towards the bathrooms, and there was just like local. I could tell he was a local.
Oh yeah.
And he was getting in the.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, he was like harassing this woman, and I think he might have pushed her or hit her, and so I kind of stopped and was watching, and she looked pretty distressed. So I like walked up, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on over here?" And then he's like, "Oh, do we have a problem?" And he walked up and got in my face.
Yeah.
Dude's like, he was like right here to me, and he was just like, and he was pretty skinny. He wasn't like built or anything.
That's kind of.
And he was just like, "What, we got a problem now? We got a problem?" I'm like, I put my hands up. I said, "No, dude, like we're all good. I just want to know if she was okay." And then the woman ran off, and so I was like, "Okay, we cool." But Nick got up behind him, bro. So it was just Nick behind him and me in front of him.
Oh, dude.
And then he turns around, and I don't know if you know Nick, but Nick's been hitting the gym a lot. Dude's kind of shredded. Nick's pretty big. And so he turned around and saw Nick, and then Nick's just standing there looking at him. And then he tried pushing Nick and couldn't move Nick. Nick just stood still like a rock. And then Nick pushed him back, and they started pushing each other. And I was like, oh, crap. Like, this is going to turn into something. And then he like reached into his pocket, and I was like, all right, like, let's get out of here. But he just grabbed his phone and his wallet, and he set all of his stuff down. He's like, let's go. Let's go. I'm like, dude, you're losing this 3v1 because there's 3 dudes with us. It was me, Nick, and another guy. And I'm like, you're not winning this fight. No. He was a small guy, and yeah, he was just tweaking off something. And then I went to the bathroom, came back out, and then the lady was back again with him. And I asked her, I said, do you know him? She goes, yeah, that's my husband. I was like, bro, you could have told us that the first time, and I would have walked off.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt bad for her because obviously probably pretty toxic relationship. But when I walk up and try to stop the fight, all you have to say is like, oh, no, I know him. Or like, oh, this is my husband or boyfriend or whatever. But she didn't say anything. She just walked off.
Still doesn't make it okay. It's still,
it still is not
domestic
okay.
violence.
I know. I wish, who knows where they're at now, but I wish.
Probably beating each other up.
Yeah.
Right about.
If he would have swung, dude, it would have been game over for him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if we walked out of there safe, saw some turtles there, jumped off a bridge, and did some water.
The Haleiwa Bridge, that big white one that goes over the little river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you jump off that one too?
I never have actually. No.
Oh, that's fun.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch of turtles that swim under there though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost landed on one, dude.
I take my paddleboard back there. All the way back.
Yeah.
If you go back a little way, there's just a rope swing. It's pretty cool.
Oh, sick. I wish we'd have found that out.
Mm-hmm. Well, next time when you're there for that
dude,
month
I'll tell you what. The post-vacation depression when you get back from Hawaii, it sucks.
Oh, it's the opposite for me, dude.
Spokane.
It's
you like it here?
Total opposite for me. Yeah, dude. I got island fever big time. I would way rather be here than Hawaii.
But you're also
in the
military,
crazy,
so like when you get your life there is a little different than like living in a little vacation.
Yeah,
life.
it's I don't know. Having a job there and actually having to live there, not on vacation, is totally different. Than, actually enjoying
I agree.
A vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once I was there because we were there for a full week, 7 nights. It's like 8 days, and after like the first 5 days, I felt like I lived there.
Yeah.
I'm not clocking into work anywhere.
Yeah.
I was just living life, but I miss it. It was fun. But
it's a good time.
How much more time you got till December 25?
This time next year.
Just one more year.
December 2025. December 20th.
Everybody thanking for his service right now.
No.
If you don't thank him for his service.
Don't. But if you do, thank you for your support.
This man needs 10% off at Denny's, which, by the way, is closed down. Did you see that? Denny's is gone.
Are you serious?
The Denny's right here is gone.
No way.
Yeah.
A lot of fine memories at that place.
Dude, I know. So the Denny's was open 24/7. We'd go there in high school, remember? Like after graduation, late at night. Yep, no more Denny's memories.
Yeah, we were actually talking about your graduation stunt.
Oh yeah, I don't know if the viewers know.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, with my mom.
Oh really?
Yeah, I fell off the stage and did a burnout in the parking lot.
Oh, I forgot about the burnout. Yeah, we had a little fun on graduation day, as you should. Mm-hmm. And then I told all my friends who were like before me, like the lower grades, like, you guys better fall off the stage too. Nobody else did it. It was just me.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, well, that's why I do comedy, because I fell off a stage at graduation. Yep. Every graduation party I went to that week was like, "You're the guy that fell off the stage." Yeah, that's me,
dude.
I almost got my diploma withhold, but dude, what was his name? Principal. Who was our principal?
Oh, dude.
Okay, I forgot. Was it Carbajal?
No.
Was it a V? Vancett? Vancett?
That sounds familiar. I don't think that's it.
He tried to withhold my diploma and said I wasn't graduating. And I said, legally, I don't know if you'd win that court case.
Yeah.
And he was like, I could have you do community service or like come in and apologize to all the staff. And I'm like, what? Or you could just give me my diploma and we could shake hands. And he just gave it to me. So, yeah, it was a fun time. The burnout I did forget about. We might have done a burnout in the parking lot. But,
yeah, we did.
Theoretically, for legal reasons. Might have not.
I mean, my memory might be a little hazy.
Yeah, his memory it might have been someone else.
Might not have been
the exact blue Mustang that I drove at the time. Could have been someone else. Someone else's. I had a friend text me after.
Speak of incrimination. Yep.
Yeah.
It was definitely him.
I don't have the Mustang anymore, so they don't know. But I had a friend text me afterwards and go, "What color car do you drive?" And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Oh, no reason." I'm like, "I'm not telling you."
It's because the school's trying to find
I know. I was like, "I'm not." What, are you trying to snitch on me right now? Think I'm gonna give up that information? It's on my car is on my Instagram too, so it's kind of a dumb question.
Yeah,
it was kind of public, but I didn't post that. I posted me falling, but I didn't post the burnout. That theoretically did or didn't happen. But what else airsofting. We got airsoft this trip, dude.
Yeah, I'd like to do a little bit of that before I go home, dude.
I don't get the airsoft slander, dude. Some people think it's dumb.
I don't think it's dumb. A lot of guys, like, even like dudes in the military or have been in the military, they're like, oh, it's just, it's pretend. You're just pretending to be at war. I'm like, yeah, that's what video games are. That's what Call of Duty is.
It's better than video games, dude.
Exactly.
You're being active. You're out in nature.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Anybody who hates on airsoft, I'd like to go see in a field and get shot with those bullets because they think it's like a Nerf. Like they think it doesn't hurt, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it hurts,
dude. You'll get some welts. We have some pictures, some videos of some non-surrenders. Yeah. When you give up and you don't want to surrender, so you go out in a firestorm of bullets. But I haven't been in a while. I mean, we only do it when you guys come home. Yeah. And
you could also get training value out of it too. Like actual force-on-force training. Yeah,
obviously, like real bullets are different. You don't respawn in real life
when you're going into.
You don't respawn in Indonesia.
No,
it doesn't matter how many V-Bucks you got, dude. You're not respawning.
Indonesia's not a combat zone.
Yeah. It's just so do we have like a sanction or something there where you guys stayed, or a base?
No, we just stayed at the TNI, is the Indonesian army. So we just stayed on their base, had a bunch of tents set up in the middle of the jungle.
So like we're chill with them?
Yeah, well, funny enough, I guess the Chinese military was there like 2 weeks before we got there. So we're kind of in like a push-pull with them, trying to win them
their
over,
favor,
essentially. Like, hey, if we go to war, you're going to be on our side, right?
Yeah, right.
Kind of playing that kind of game.
How big even is Indonesia? It's not very big, huh?
It's the largest, or it's the...
I'm dumb, dude.
It's, there's a lot of, like, tiny islands. There's a ton, like, multiple different islands. I don't know.
Wait, Indonesia's an island?
Yeah. Well, it's like
I don't know my geography at all,
I think it's like a... What are they called? An archipelago or whatever? I gotta go on my phone. See if
I thought Indonesia was like maybe bordering China. I don't know much about Asia at all.
It's close, but sorry. It's right there. Oh,
it's one of those islands down there?
Yeah, all these islands right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
by Malaysia and whatnot? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Oh, there's Indonesia.
Yep.
It's right above Australia.
Yeah, wow. It's actually pretty close.
Was it like tropical at all?
Oh yeah, super tropical.
But the water sucked and the food sucked.
Yeah,
they need America, dude. We got to get some capitalism over there. We got to build some Walmarts and McDonald's. We'll have some better food. I don't know if they can afford it, but it'd be there.
Yeah,
maybe lower the prices a bit. Yeah. Me and Nick were making jokes because like we went to the gardens. Have you been to the gardens?
The botanical gardens. Which ones? Because there's multiple ones.
It's a good question. It's one you can drive through. And it's got like different stops with like each stop is like a different country. Like they got plants from like Africa at this stop, and then plants from like Asia at this stop. But it's free, and there's like it's like completely. They don't have any like gift shops or anything. It's just all nature. And me and Nick were like, dude, this would be a perfect spot for a Walmart right here. Walmart right here.
It was right below those big old mountains.
Yeah. And there's like what they think is a volcanic crater where a volcano used to be 10.70 billion years ago, whatever they think, whatever their logic is, and it was you get to stand on top of it and view like the entire area. It's so cool. Yeah, it was a nice spot. You've probably been there though already. Have you done Cocoa Head yet?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
many times. Yeah.
Dude, that one was tough.
Yeah, we have to do it for work sometimes.
Really?
It's even less fun. Yeah.
Yo, do you have to like rucksack up there with like?
Not with rucks, but with plate carriers. Yeah. Yeah, that's not very fun. It's not bad when you do it just on your own, just regular hiking, enjoying yourself.
We woke up at like 4:45 a.m. for the sunrise, and we hiked that thing at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, you get a good sunrise.
We got to the top right when the sun was rising, and it was beautiful. But boy, was that hard, dude.
Oh yeah,
we were looking up
straight up and down.
Yeah, because we parked in the wrong spot first, and then we saw because you could see other people with their lights, and so like there's like a few headlamps or phone lights up the thing. You're like, there's no way that's the trail, and then you get there, and it's like it literally goes straight up, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
you're climbing that, and it's just steps because it's the railroad.
Yeah.
Did
you hear the gunshots when you were over there? There's like a range down there. Like right at the base of that mountain.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
It's probably too early. We did hear gunshots downtown, though, one night we were out. It was like 2 a.m. And, like, I guess it could be fireworks, but I think it was gunshots. We were at a taco truck after the bar, and we were getting tacos, and all of a sudden you hear pop, pop.
I mean,
pop, pop.
Well, if they do fireworks like every Friday.
Yeah, it was not Friday though.
Oh, go to bed.
Actually, wait. Well, I know where the fireworks are at the hotel, at the the Marriott or whatever.
Yeah.
But we were there for that. That was cool. But it was like 6 hours after that. So.
Oh.
My theory is still gunshots. Do I have any evidence? No, but it was downtown Honolulu, so
definitely gunshots.
Most likely gunshots.
Yeah.
Parking there was a nightmare, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Maybe
Told
not.
you, bro.
I know. There was no free. Well, there was the free parking on the water there, you know.
Yeah.
But those spots were like, if you found a spot there, it was finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
Even the only spots that were open was in the morning at like 6 to 10 a.m. because no one's really downtown 6 to 10 a.m. But once the afternoon and evening hit, there was never any spots.
Yeah.
And then the other spots were 2 hour parking. So you had to keep paying for 2 hours all day. Because it was like 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. you had to pay. So it was like free for a few hours. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous, man.
That is the downside of renting a car on vacation. But overall, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And what else should we do while you're here, huh? Casino.
Dude, casino.
Wasn't there something else we were talking about doing? I don't remember. I'm just glad you're here. Just glad to have the boys back in town, dude.
Yeah.
Have them on the pod.
Yeah.
Shares life experiences.
Yes.
With other young lads.
My infinite wisdom and life experience.
Do you like the military?
Or lack of. Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay in, but I do enjoy it. It sucks sometimes, but it's all usually worth it, you know. And
do you want to do police force afterwards or no?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
Is that what your dad did? Your dad do military then police or just police?
Nope. He tried to enlist, but he had too many broken bones and prior injuries that wouldn't have him.
That sucks. And for the medication or like injuries, they really red flag you.
Yeah. But yeah.
I went through the whole process. I flirted with a recruiter. Flirted with the idea. I didn't flirt with the recruiter. It was a 40-year-old man.
That's freaky.
No, he came into my store when I was in Cheney because he thought I was someone else. So he walked in. He's like, "Hey, have you signed up yet?" And I was like, "For the military?" He's like, "Yeah," because it was in his uniform. Yeah. And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, well, you should." And I was like, "What?" It was so random. He thought I was the other worker, my coworker. I don't know. I don't look anything like my coworker, so I don't know how he mistaked that. But then he was like, "Oh, I might have the wrong guy." And I was like, "I think so." He's like, "Well, you should enlist." I'm like, "I've thought about it." But so then he's like, "Oh, come to my office, tomorrow morning, we'll talk." So I went in there, bro, tried sending me to MEPS and like sending me all this paperwork instantly. And I'm like,
they drag you in, dude, because they got a quota to meet.
Yep. I did the pre-ASVAB and he got the score wrong. And so, because I'm pretty smart. I had like a 3.8 in high school and a 3.6 in college.
Yeah. And
he had me take the pre-ASVAB and he thought he was looking at the wrong, I don't remember what his mistake was, but he was like, "Yeah, your score wasn't really good. Like you wouldn't really test really high in any area." I was like, "Really?" And then his coworker came over and went, "No, he scored this." And he's like, Oh no, your score is actually really good. Never mind. He was looking at the wrong thing. So I scored, I don't remember what it was, but I scored pretty well in the pre-ASVAB. And he's like, "Yeah, you could get into a lot of fields with this." And I was like, "All right, duly noted, but I'm not signing any paperwork and I'm not going to MEPS.
Yeah, no.
I'm not bending over and let somebody inspect my booty hole." Not this week.
They did indeed do that.
Not this week.
They did do that.
But he was trying to push that on me so fast.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Nah, bro." I was just kind of thinking about this idea. Like I have too many like responsibilities and like commitments in life right now. I can't just join the military.
Was it Army or Air Force?
Yeah, it was Army.
Army, yeah.
It was Army, and I was looking at like
it's the best branch.
They hand you like the different sheets of all the different career fields you can do.
Oh, yep.
And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." He told me with my score. It was the pre-ASVAB. It wasn't the full ASVAB, but he kind of showed me like, yeah, with this score, if you scored that on the ASVAB, you have a lot of opportunities for these fields. So I was like, duly noted. I'm also still in college. Got like 2 years left, so
yeah.
Can't really give up on that yet.
If you're in college and want to do military, just go the officer route.
That's what he was trying to get me to do. But then he also said, this is where I was talking to you, I think, and you were saying it was BS because like he was like, to be an officer, it's like competitive, and you have to have like captain of a football team or like what do you call it? Presidents. What is it in high school?
That's not true. What
is it, producer? Where you're like there's like president, vice president, treasurer, In high school, what is that called?
I promise you the military does not care if you were the captain of your football team.
That's what I thought.
They will take anybody.
He's like, you need a 4.0. You need to have
officers.
like leadership roles in life and like have all this stuff because it's really competitive. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, leadership is important, but it's not like you don't need to be, the class president. That's not.
I was like, I'm gonna go in the military as an officer and command a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old high school dropouts. Probably, I don't think it could be that hard, but maybe.
It's like herding cats sometimes.
Yeah, but also there'd be people older than me that I'd be in charge of if I was an officer a lot of times. So
yeah.
I guess it kind of makes sense. But yeah, he was telling me it was really competitive, and if I wanted to go in as an officer or something, I need to have all this like leadership roles, prior experience in life to look better on my resume. So I was like, well, unfortunately, I don't have that. So maybe this isn't the route for me. And then I eventually just I texted him because he kept texting me every single day, like, come to the office and do this. And I understand it was his job. I told him that. I said, hey, bro, I know this is your job and whatnot. I didn't say bro. Obviously, he was a high-ranking officer. So I was like, hey, man, obviously, this is your job, but I'm not going to lead you on. Like, I'm not interested in signing anything right now. So we just left it at that. And he was like, okay, have a good life.
Have a good life.
Yeah, have a good civilian life, you puny civilian.
Nah.
I did not. I think I thanked him for his service. Honestly, I don't know. Thank you, Sergeant George.
Sergeant George?
Sergeant George. I think it was Sergeant George, yeah. I don't know. He was like 40-something with some kids.
Yeah.
He was actually cool, but he was from like Kentucky.
Yeah. You meet a lot of people from different places in the military.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of different people.
How lucky are you got to go to Hawaii instead of going to like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got stationed in frickin' North Dakota. Can you imagine that, dude?
I don't think there's any army bases up there, but I mean, there might be some like weird secret spots. But no, I wanted to originally go to JBLM, so Fort Lewis and Seattle, just so I was close to home. But I don't know. Like in hindsight, I'm kind of glad that I got away. Kind of got a lot of time to like mature on my own and figure things out, and just kind of like, like live my own life for a while, But
plus you got to meet like cool people down there, Donnie Darko.
Yeah. A lot of like, being in Hawaii and living there is a crazy experience. I never would have thought that I would live in there, but
those dudes were cool. Who was driving that night? I don't remember. Wasn't the tall guy with the glasses?
Oh, Lopez. Yeah,
Lopez. Yeah,
Lopez.
Those dudes were fun.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Y'all kept buying me drinks, bro. I don't think I spent a single dollar that night. I felt horrible. You just wouldn't let me. You just kept buying me stuff. I was like, next round's on me. And then you're like, nah.
Dude, if I'm being honest, I don't think I bought a single drink either.
Yeah, I think you guys just your friends paid for all of us all night.
Yeah, it was Martin.
Yeah. Shout out Martin. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Donnie.
Appreciate you. Donnie Darko. That's what I call him. He was funny too. I like Donnie.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. Well, we're probably going to wrap this up. We're at 38 minutes, so.
Not bad. Yeah. I didn't think I would last this long.
Hunter Evil, everybody. Thank him for his service right now in the comments. No. He might be a future guest on the pod. We'll never know. But I do have an upcoming show, January 18th. Come out to that. It's posted on my Instagram. It's in Inland Cider in Spokane. Tickets are like $27. They're probably going to sell it quick. There's only like 35 spots. So check out my Instagram for that. Follow me on Instagram at cadenkaiserman. Check out my link tree for my Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. You want to plug your Instagram? Do you care?
No, I'm good.
All right, yeah. He's gonna
You'll see me around.
You'll see him around. Well, you won't. You actually won't see him coming.
Probably if you see him, you won't see me coming.
If you see him, you're already dead.
Don't be saying that. I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
He's not gonna kill you.
For the record, I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
No, he's not.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just a regular dude.
He's a chill guy. All right, thanks for guys for watching and listening. Have a good night.
Take care.